To the Dangerous Dawgs Show live! Hosted by Dangerous Dog and Doug the Rock Dog! Who let the dogs out?
Hello, Facebook land and YouTube. This is Doug the Rock Dog. We got Mystical Misty, Dangerous Doug, and we'd like to welcome our special guests, Ben, Dylan, Kurt, Lifted, Riffs. How y'all doing today?
So great.
Doing great.
Rock on, rock on. So tell me, how did the Lifted Riffs come together?
It was just kind of like a idea of the kid wanting to start a band. That was always the introduction, basically living in the back of the sister's garage, cliche story, and wanted to do something different, and finally found the people that will actually, really take this thing. We take it seriously, and it's fun. It's very versatile, and honestly, it's been about 2.5 years with everything going since it kind of started, and now we're here, and thanks to you guys on the radio and going well.
Right on. So where did the name Lifted Riffs come from?
It was F is for Family. I was very big fan of the Netflix show. Well, I don't know if it's still on Netflix, but it was just like a parody of Led Zeppelin. And it was just like a 3-piece band that just kind of looked like us in that way. And I was like, I really enjoyed the name. And I even messaged Bill Burr. I hope he sees it one day. So I asked. Just because he didn't read it or see it doesn't mean I didn't ask. But that's up to him. Ball's in his part. But I really enjoyed the name, and I could hear it, like the kind of crowd chant, the Lifted Riffs, the 3P, like it was just a 3-part thing, and it just sounded cool. And I was just a kid, so I was just like, man, I really wanted something that sounded cool and something that was poppy and punk, and it just fit the bill, and just ran with it.
Right on. So what bands influenced your sound the most growing up?
Oh, God, your bio said it good too.
I definitely would say a lot of Green Day and Blink-182 influences. The whole early 2000s pop punk era, for that matter, with New Found Glory. All the endless bands that have been known for that era that were a major influence for us.
Yeah, I'd say
right
like Sum 41, Good Charlotte, Gob from Canada, Simple Plan, just some amazing 90s, 2000s bands. But we even see other ones like Toadies, Local H, Sponge. I mean, I'm a huge musical nut for the 90s and 2000s. And then Nirvana was huge too. It just really helped push the 3-piece agenda. Even people like Alkaline Trio and stuff, now that they've got like Travis Barker and everything with Matt Skiba. There's just so many great bands from that era. It's hard to name them.
What about you, Kurt?
Yeah. Oh, Dylan. Yeah.
Oh, Dylan. I'm sorry. See, I told you I'd mess everybody up.
At least you got the name right. I would have fucked the name.
Yeah.
I think for me, a lot of inspiration I got was from kind of like early, like Fall Out Boy, Green Day, All Time Low, kind of like Chris Vale, stuff like that. Really just taking, honestly, more inspiration from like their energy with the live shows and things like that is kind of what I really was drawn to with a lot of that stuff. And then musically, just kind of all over the place, every style, every drummer, but really the energy is kind of what I was inspired by with those bands.
Right. It was like my entire CD collection in the 90s.
Yeah. Yellow Card and just
taking it back even further too, like
Taking Back Sunday,
like even further back punk roots like Descendants and Dead Kennedys. That's what I've heard a lot.
Oh yeah, see, I'm an '80s kid, so those names. My older brother was so into the hardcore punk thing. He went through a phase, so he introduced me to a lot of good stuff. And even before that, like the Sex Pistols and the Clash and some of the '70s British stuff was just killer.
Phenomenal.
Absolutely.
Like way ahead of its time in that way.
Yep.
Even the stuff like Rock the Casbah and stuff like that. Like it was just so it was like the poppiest punk before we all got there. And they were bringing it overseas to just like this is what we do on a Tuesday. And we just took it here and inherited it and really ran with it in the 80s to the 90s. And then into the 90s, it just blew. Pop punk was just huge.
It's good. Yeah. It's good. You guys are carrying that flag now.
Yes. That's good to hear. I'll sit back now. I'm going to sit back. Sit back now.
So what
So
what got each of you like creating music? What was your first instrument, and what inspired you to keep it going and become something?
You can go this way this time.
Yeah, after right.
I would say for me, so I play the drums, and really it was just I was banging on everything in the house, all over the place, banging on the car, banging on the floor, getting pots and pans. I remember my first like drum set that I had was a empty Halloween candy bucket and glow sticks. And I was like, I made it, man! I made it! I did it! And really just kind of had a passion just for making noise, really. And started getting into drumming, started with like kind of hand drums, stuff like that, and then moved on to the actual kit. And then from there kind of progressed into piano, trying to teach myself a little bit of guitar too. But really was just drawn to it and kind of just knew that that was what I wanted to do for the rest of my life, essentially.
Awesome.
My first instrument was drums. It was just a little kid's kit. It was like a little four-piece kit. And I mean, it was small, but I just wanted to make noise. Like you said, that was perfect. And then 6th grade, mom puts me in guitar class. I think I dreaded it. I'm trying to think of the best word. Miss Wells was really great at what she did. I don't want to take away from what she did. Jenkins Middle School. I don't even know if the school's around anymore, but she was great. She was a great teacher, but man, I'd see other people playing like Crazy Train and stuff like that, like some Rhodes and stuff. And they're just like all ripping and shredding, going through, starting to learn like a Day to Remember, because that was like getting big and stuff to post kind of like that 2006 to 2010 era, everything that was big then. Everyone was on top of it, but I had no idea what I was doing. So went through school, got out of it finally. And I went sports, sales, nothing. And then was just like, man, I really think I could do the guitar thing. I started playing Rocksmith. I don't know if you guys know what that is either.
Yeah.
Like Xbox 360, you can plug in like a real.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't Guitar Hero, that's what I grew up on. But like, because I always thought I'd be cool. That was my first introduction to Nirvana, was Heart Shaped Box. I think it was Guitar Hero 3. That's my favorite one. Legends of Rock. That's the best one.
Yeah,
that's a hot take. But I feel like Nirvana really kicked it off for me. I was like working out big. I was big into fitness, but music. If I didn't have my music, I didn't even want to be there. I didn't want to do anything. I couldn't deal with the radio that was playing in there, and I was just like, man, music was always there for me. Whether it was mom's radio, whether it was doing yard work with dad, it didn't matter. Music was always something we had, whether we were cleaning or just working. So I found my way back to guitar once COVID hit, and I ran as far as I could with it, started doing open mics, and then found the right people to kind of gel together, and that was it.
That's awesome stuff, man.
COVID helped me. I can't say that's another hot take. It helped some people, but that's tough. But it opened up my eyes to say like, wow, if I'm going to do one more thing with my life, what's it going to be? And it was this, and here we are.
Right on.
Yeah.
And last but not least,
I guess I'll go. So actually on guitar, I'm playing bass right now, but I was about probably 13. I got like a little Squire guitar, and I was just ready to really start diving into playing music. I got inspired by just constantly listening to all of the best of pop punk and punk growing up. I tried guitar at first. I'm good at it, but then I started playing bass more. I went to a pawn shop one day, and I found like a cheap little Squire Fender bass hanging up on the wall for like $50. And I was like, I need that. I grabbed that. I went home. I never even learned to like go to like, school or anything like that, just self-taught. I just tried to learn the hardest bass lines that I could think of to make myself better. I was playing some Iron Maiden. I was playing all the Dead Kennedys. I was playing just anything I can see when someone's creating their bass lines, how difficult it might be. And that's what I was striving for. And then I just kind of started going from there, started playing some more reggae, went to some hardcore routes. Then I wound up here with the pop punk route. I started pop punk, went all the way through, and I looped back around to here.
I looped and back in.
Yep. And then
so you knew what you were doing.
Yeah.
This was the gold. Just worked.
So what's the songwriting process like for Lifted Riffs? For example, does the lyrics or the riffs usually come first?
I toss them hand in hand. I would say with what we have right now, with how we kicked everything off, Hey was Hey was really just kind of like a story. I didn't have chords to it yet. I ended up just going with like a simple 4-chord progression, but the idea was just like a, hey, how's it going? Nice to meet you. You like music? Yeah, me too. Got a band. Think we can make it. If we don't, we're going to fake it. It was just a conversation, like a back and forth. And then I just put the chords around it. And then when we got to Green, it was more of like I had just the simple 4-chord, and that's all. It was just a little tom groove under it, which I still have. I think it was like 2022 was the original file. And I found it the other day. Yeah, I was like, oh my God. I listened to some of those around 2022, 2023, and I'm just glad we're here doing this. So where something did, and those were the ones that were pulled out. Clean was the next one after that, and it was Clean was just another riff. Like I wanted something simple, like Molly's Lips, Nirvana's version on the Pesticide, where they just took it and it was just that 2-chord poppy kind of thing. Even Beverly Hills, because we got a lot of like Weezer references, so we were like, oh, I'll try it, and it fit like a glove, man. It just really felt like us. And then I took that, kind of gave it to the band, we tightened it together, and then Roger Lima produced Say Something, Green, and Clean of Less Than Jake, and really just took them all and just, I mean, made it gold and made them fun. And I really do feel like they're fun. Like I enjoy listening to our music, and I think that's important. I always hear like you want to be your favorite band's favorite band, and you can't do that if you don't enjoy your own music. So
exactly,
that is fact.
With the new stuff too, man. Like even like right now, Newfound Glory, Good Charlotte, Gob. Like I want to get on that radar to really say like, because we're not like a hardcore band, but I mean I enjoy those roots and where they came from, and Hazen Street and H2O and stuff like that. So really trying to show the angst and the fun and the pop and the punk without giving too much away. We want to be authentic. So that's the best part about I think what we do is we are.
That's right. And if for everybody out there watching or listening, it is okay to do fun music, you guys. don't be afraid to have fun with this. Because once it becomes work, it starts to suck. So you got to be happy and enjoy what you're doing.
So what's the music scene like out there in Jacksonville, Florida?
It's fun. There's some really kick-ass bands, man. Like a lot of really local talent, and then people obviously that came from Jacksonville via the Limp Bizkit, the Yellow Card, the Shine Down, like Red Jumpsuit, Middleburg and stuff. But the local scene, even with the punk, I think Southpaw is more of like that hardcore band. They're huge now. I mean, for Jacksonville, the Debt is very, very well at what they do. I'm glad we're at where we at. I'm trying to think of Pretty Pity if they came from Jacksonville. There's just so many bands that have come from like Jax to Orlando in that like 2-hour pocket. There is massive amounts of talent all the way to like 408 down there, all the way up to hopefully us in Jacksonville. And there's a couple other pop punk bands. I know Graves. And then we've got a show coming up with Parrotfish in July on the 9th. They're coming to Jacksonville. But everybody that kind of passes through that I've seen through like places like Jackrabbits, 5, even like the old places that have closed, like 1904 and Underbelly, which is now Albatross. There's just so much talent every time. Swanix, are they Jacksonville? Yeah. They were fun too, man. To see like live violin and stuff was just incredible. There's so much
that'd be cool.
And Versatile, they're a good band too. We play around, which is fun too. Yeah, Dharma. There's a bunch of different bands.
Wow. So if you could tour with any 3 bands, who would they be and why?
If we could tour with any 3 bands,
Any 3 bands.
Can I answer it? What do you think?
You all can answer this.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I'll pick one.
I'll pick one. I'll pick 3.
I have to pick Blink. I'm gonna.
Dang, I was just
okay. So if you're picking Blink, you can have it. I'll pick a different. Blink for sure.
I'll do Blink.
Yeah, Blink for sure. Blink. I really enjoy Newfound Glory's energy. I just think it's the fact that Chad came back too, man, like just after surgery and everything, and he's just in like the chair and still just had to be there. Didn't know what to do with his life. That's dedication. They're still doing it. Their new stuff sounds incredible. I guess that's my choice.
Okay.
It was a little different musically. But I gotta say, honestly, I'd say 21 Pilots.
That'd be a good one.
I love their music, but also just like the energy, like the way they interact in the crowd as well. Like not even just with the crowd, but like physically in it. I've been to at least like 7 of their shows, and every time I'm like away. God, so it would be sick.
I could imagine
to go with them.
They're entertainers. You got to forget you're an entertainer. And it's like, you put on a show, but what else do you have? You know, especially as a 3-piece, it's hard for bands as a 3-piece to like, somebody's got to be there, like playing and singing. But then we're trying to like bounce around and switch around and
perform.
Maybe you get up and just kind of give them one and then run back down into it. But we really have to like stretch out of our way to really be performers, entertainers, and captivating. And I think we're finding a way to do that locally and hoping to bring that to bigger stages more and more every month.
Yeah.
Right on. So if a listener only has time to hear one Lift It Riffs song, which song would that be and why?
I feel like it's Green.
I
thought about this earlier because I feel like Green's just the one where it just snags. Like that lead line is just, it's every bit of what I think I wanted when I first did this. So I already made that part of me proud. Now I get to kind of grow from that. But Green was the one where I was just like, there's something different about this one. It's a full song. I say it's a real song, but like Clean was too. But I wrote Green first. Green's like my child. It's the first thing I ever like believed in that regard. And to see it now and to have people like Roger of Less Than Jake pushing it, Jarrett Reddick even enjoying it from Bowling for Soup, which they've helped a ton with us as well. I'd pick that.
Right on. And I'm glad you said Green.
That was my pick too, Doug. Green, for sure.
There you go. The Dawgs.
It has this way of, it grabs you and just pulls you in, and then you have that song stuck in your head all day long.
Yeah, she said, and it's just you're stuck.
I mean, right from the get-go.
Yeah.
Just grabs you.
Why did you choose the title Green for Green?
I believe that I wanted each song to have the part of it, because there's definitely songs where like Fall Out Boy, anything off Take This to Your Grave, nothing makes sense to an extent. Like you get it maybe vaguely, or it's a joke or a running joke or something, and I've thought about that. But for this first one, man, I just wanted it to it's 1 or 2 lines, bold, capitalized, right in your face, tell it what it is. And I think Green, regardless of the color, the feel, the energy of it, and then it referencing in the song, I think it just like fully tied everything. The updated cover art, we just released the new cover art for it too. I think everything just worked out, and it was just an easy name, Green, and then Clean, to have both of them. I was like, and they reference each other.
Yeah. I was just
the next one gonna be Mean.
Yeah.
I could make them rhyme.
I'll have to write a
fucking Wiggles. Oh, that'd be cool.
Hell yeah, I could just make it.
And who is the she? Because I noticed that it's the same she in Green and Clean. Because Green, she's just like, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna say the word. She's like bitching, bitchy, and Clean, you're like, you know what, bitch, you're out of here. I'm tired of your shit. So I want to know, is that you just having like shitty relationships, or what's up?
Yeah. I think it was, man. I was just trying to figure it out. It's definitely a relationship I used to be in, and I really didn't want to be. I guess the person that I was, which was the authentic me, wasn't the person they thought I was, and I felt every day it kind of just shifted further and further away. So I feel like Green was like my, hey, I'm gonna get through this. Clean was my, hey, I got over this. Now I'm like out and done, and it's cool. You picked up. This is it's the same person. Where say something and hey, I guess are 2 different people too, but Green and Clean are the same one.
So just remember, all dates end up as a song,
Yeah, I'm not trying to Taylor Swift it, but
the funk style.
That's how we get it out. I guess as artists, with painting, drawing, but music was the one where I was like, man, I can really vocalize and I can really get this off my chest, which is how clean starts. And I think that
Or a form of a Dear Diary.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's how I'm taking this first album. It really is and should be. That's how you know the difference when something's personal to you. And you said Dear Diary, I thought Dear Agony, like Breaking Benjamin, but you listen to like that first thing and you know, like, oh, you went through something that hurt. You're singing about it. We get
That's
it.
where you hit like people where like I felt that too type.
Mhm.
You know,
You want it to be
that's where you get
relatable.
the fans.
Yeah, nostalgic and relatable, I think, was the foundation. And then on top of that, you want it to be catchy and memorable. Maybe those are the four corners. However you start, it's how you start it. But definitely having that recipe for it is what all of the other ones did. Good Charlotte's, their first album, is one of my favorite ever. And I think that it's a good representation of what pop punk really had. Even like All Killer, No Filler, Sum 41, like just song after song was just incredible. Lifted Riffs.
Whoa.
It's our boy Rad Ray from MX the American. He is one of the biggest supporters of not just Wild Dogs, but the artists that we get to bring to the world. So you got it. You guys got a new fan with Rad Ray. You got to.
Thank you so much. That's cool that they can just like pop up down there and then.
Yeah, it's sick.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right,
So,
Doug, I'm going to let you take it over, buddy. What questions you got?
My main question is, when are we going to get the follow up to Green? We're excited now. I mean,
I am too.
We need something new.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I've got we've got one that we started to play live now. That's the unreleased, and then I've got I think 2 or 3 more that we're kicking because I like the idea that you just did too because it was based off of Green.
We'll call it Free.
Yeah, they're just gonna name them all mean, green, clean. I don't know the rest of them, but I feel like it. I'm hoping to do like an EP. I think that's the idea now is get everything together. I think we'll have like 3 or 4 extra, pull in Green and Clean and give them a nice juicy 6-song EP and run with that. And I think start touring. I think that'd be the big thing is really getting our feet wet with touring and getting these original bands and really pushing just the authentic original side of things. That's what I want to do. And I feel like that's what we're finally getting to do. It's fun.
I'm just going to put this out there. The 10 freeway goes all the way to Tucson.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we recently relocated to Tucson. We're in Vegas visiting family this weekend, but you guys would love the scene in Tucson because and the cool thing is you can go see just an average typical club show there, and it's multi-genres and it's everybody gets along and supports each other.
It's a great community.
It's musically moving from Vegas to Tucson, it's a whole different vibe. I'm thinking, okay, we're gonna get there and it's gonna be like all country music and
salsa.
I was so wrong. There's some killer metal here, that great punk stuff. It's
a lot
just
of
like
culture. Love it.
a lot of good stuff. So we'll be looking forward to trying to help get you guys out here at some point.
Yeah, we'd love to. Anything in person that we can tie the rope to and come back through. That's the dream right now is getting everything ready, getting the platform good, everything kind of taken care of here. And we do some of the cover shows too to kind of keep things rolling and really take advantage of what we got, get in the van and go. I really want to. I think that's the plan. So we're trying to slowly build everything up to where we can actually take that leap. And I have a feeling it's going to be this year. We're already planning some stuff out because I really want to do stuff with like Hello Sister. They were an incredible band. We've got a show with Iris Blue coming up later on this year, and we're just slowly grabbing different people. But I really want to start getting into like the ballpark of like any of those bands. Like I said, Local H, Sponge, Toadies, even like MXPX, Phoenix TX, like any of those bands in the regards, just to try and even Gob. Oh, dude, I love Gob, but it's such an incredible band. Those Canadian bands are just really great at what they did.
So they do it a little different up in Canada.
They beat people to it, man, and I don't think they get enough credit. A lot of those people did, and
I love the Canadian bands. They're not afraid to put humor in it.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
and
they're a lot like bands from the UK and that.
yeah, yep. I think that's another representation too, is to get out of here and to really maybe shine in those places would be an honor. But I think we would shine in those places where some people don't talk about it because you can't, and that's the gatekeeping. But I'd love to tour, to do a UK tour and then come back home, and then people actually, I bet they take us seriously. And that sucks, but it's like that's okay. It is what it is. You know, those people are going to take care of us, and then we get back here, and these people are going to respect us. That's okay. You know, like
It's
I think
like having a resume.
Yeah.
bring it home, bring it all home,
Resume.
find people. And I think that that's where we're at right now. Is hopefully we get a chance to really do that, tie that knot, come back, and then even like going to Canada, playing with like Slack and Idol. Like they're just an incredible band too, and they're just growing. To go out towards you guys to play with like Kawaii AF, any of the bands, man, even the Paradox. We're shooting to try and get anything we can with like the Paradox up in Atlanta, Georgia, and just slow further.
That's you guys have that same vibe they do. I love that sound.
Yeah, I mean that means
just really like uplifting, happy music, and it's just, that's crazy because like, and you guys do the same thing. It's like they're singing about heartbreak, but it sounds so happy.
Yeah, melancholy.
Heartbreak with a smile.
Yeah.
That was it.
That hurts.
My life doesn't suck that much because, you know.
That was the thing. Is like you always get told to smile, like in pictures, and you're trying to be serious, and they're like, "You should smile more. You should smile more." And I feel like, you know, maybe you've heard that more than most people, as like being women. I feel like hear it more. Like you should always smile more. You should try and smile more.
I'm a press cook, and I'll be working in the back of a restaurant. I have like the manager come in there, smile, Misty, and I have resting bitch face. I've been called thumbs my whole fucking life, and I'm like, I'm carrying 50-pound boxes. If I smile, I'm gonna look like I'm insane.
Yeah, always.
And there's a bathroom out in Apple Valley, California. I'm not going to name which one, but it says the prettiest thing you could wear is a smile. I'm like, a man decorated this shit. They had to have.
Yeah, but I mean, it comes back to a truth and reality, and I think learning how to smile through it and get through it, you kind of find the grace, or give yourself a little grace. And in that, I really like to take a pinch of both sides of that and create. I think you want it while you're down, but as you're on the come up again, there's where you find that melancholy. Is like, oh man, you start it here and you're just like, oh, this is this. Then you find that brightness too, and you're like, it's not so bad. Okay. Then once you're out of it, you're outside the box, you see it for what it is, and you're like, man, there's something there, and you go back to it. And every one of them that we have, it just keeps rolling. I think the next one's going to hit the same.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Are you gonna ask the $1 million question? No, you did this to yourself because
I was stoned and I was starving. That was the only thing I kept thinking about. But I'll ask.
I'm enjoying it.
What's your favorite candy bar?
Go this way this time.
Why is it always such a tough question?
Because you're not expecting it.
You're gonna go to the store and just blindly grab a candy bar. What's your go-to?
I think, okay, my favorite candy bar, actually recently discovered about maybe a couple years ago. It's called a Kri Kri.
What the hell?
What is that?
It's a Venezuelan chocolate.
Nice.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
It's kind of like a crunch bar, but better.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm vegan, so I don't eat a lot of the stuff I used to, but they've made some pretty much like similar improvements. I'd say Hue was a very good one. They have a vanilla, once again, it's a vanilla crunch bar, but it's fully vegan. Everything's fair trade as well. So it's just very, very good. I think they got bought out though by a monopolized company though. So I'm not loving that, but I'd say the Hue bars, you can get them at like Publix or like a Earth Market.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna have to go probably Twix.
Yeah.
Wow.
Can't go wrong there.
Can't go wrong there.
Right?
You cannot.
Do you miss them snapped, or you want them already separated?
I'm just going straight down.
Are you a left or a right?
Has to be left.
Yeah, the 4-bar kicks. There was no Kit Kat, and I'll just like eat it. I won't
The
break
whole
them.
thing.
I'm a monster. I'm a monster. I'll just... You're a monster.
The king size Twix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine was the Twix ice cream cake. My dad got me that.
Yeah.
That I'm done. If they can figure that out,
That sounds amazing.
cool. Dangerous.
You should give me a sweet
Where,
tooth.
Right?
where? I'll change it up a little bit. Where can new listeners find you guys?
Oh, we're releasing everything on Bandcamp right now. I'm trying to take that as serious as I can because I really respect what Bandcamp does for artists, especially with everything going on, everything with Spotify, even things like Qobuz. I'd say those are the two I'm shooting for. Bandcamp, we've already got 2 of the songs, putting the 2 more on. We're going to put everything on Qobuz. We're on Tidal. We're on Amazon Music. Obviously, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube has all the music as well. But I would say Apple Music is the reference I usually use is Apple, Spotify, and Amazon. It was kind of the 3, but I really enjoy Qobuz and Bandcamp. I think Bandcamp definitely helps us out the most. So anybody who's willing to support that on there, thank you so much. We send little messages and thank you messages. It actually goes directly to the band and directly supports that, and just the website of buying merch. It helps us out so much.
Right on. So what's coming up in the very near future for Lifted Riffs in the next few months?
Yeah, I would say new song out. Hopefully we're going to get some things kicking, whether it's a cover or an original. We're shooting 2 different kind of paths right now. But I'd say looking in those regards, we've got, I think, like 10 shows now next week.
We got all this coming up. Yeah.
We got a battle of the bands next week. We do because we do the cover stuff I really fund what we do and pay for it, which really helps when people come out to those shows. It means the world. And then we take all that and go to the original shows. The next original show's July 9th with Parrotfish, which dude, they're super fun. Their song ATMs it's a banger, dude. Super exciting. Wow. Not long after that, we're going to be in Jack's with Iris Blue doing another original show. And we're just going to ride that wave to try and get 1 a month on the original shows to really start getting ready to tour the EP. And then just whoever we really enjoy, because like I said, Hello Sister was a really incredible band. It's just 3 sisters, and they just kick ass at what they do, man. It's so consistent too, and their social media presence is just captivating. They're so consistent at it, man. So I'm hoping to get another show with them and maybe even Oceanic again, because Oceanic was super fun. They were entertainers. There was that difference, it was like, because Hello Sister is great, and then Oceanic was great, and Oceanic had like the screens, and they had kind of like nothing. So it was like both sides of the coin, where you can really see like there's a production quality to things, and then there's just this really raw, grass-rooted original aspect and authentic aspect to these bands. So we're going to find a couple of them after doing a couple more shows, hopefully throw the first, I guess, Lifted Riffs tour together and really figure out what city would want us. But Tucson would be fun.
Right on.
We will definitely want to be making that happen.
Yeah. I wouldn't know where to go, but or which venues, but we'd love to figure it out and really make it happen, get as far as we can, come back and experience what it's like to do that, and while also growing and building things up, and then really next year just take it by the horns and push back.
So what does independent radio support mean to Lifted Riffs?
Oh man, I don't know what we would do without it. I'd rather it be an independent, because we're an independent band, and I don't really see us changing that. Like I respect people. I understand business deals. I definitely understand the aspect of business and record labels and signing and advances and contracts and all that stuff. But it just, every representation of all of that gets so hairy. But when it comes to just independent stations, independent radio, independent podcast, independent venues, independent agents, and then independent bands, it all just independent artists in general, it really helps us actually capture people. And good on to both of you for, I mean, you said like in 3 days it could be 1.5 to 2.8 like million listeners from all the hard work you guys have done, which is just incredible. It's an honor.
That surprises me.
we started this. We started this about 2.5 years ago.
Nice.
And never would have. I would have never. You never would have been able to convince me that we would experience that, especially in such a short amount of time. But I will say this with zero hesitation: we work our asses off doing it. So.
Well, I've been doing this since '95, so you know it just it's like natural to me now. I can't imagine life without internet radio today.
Mm-hmm.
Been doing it that long. I think I do it in my sleep.
Awesome, and it seems to be working out, and we're just glad we could be a part of it, man. This is incredible. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Well, thanks for allowing us to hear your music. We appreciate it.
You guys are part of the family now. You can't get rid of us.
Yeah, no, same way. I mean, we'd love to keep seeing everything streamed and hopefully come back to this once that new single comes out and actually have a place that respects us and a place to really publish that thing to get it rocking already.
We got
you.
you.
Hope you enjoy it.
So we've been asking you all the questions. Now I'm going to revert, switch this around. Do you have any questions for us?
Who was your favorite person you've had on recently? Or favorite band you've had on recently?
Mine was when I came home from work and
Justin Witt from the UK.
That was fun interview.
That I gotta just piggyback off of that on the little story. That this guy, he's your typical like British funny man. He had one-liners. He was just, and I'm telling you what. You want to hear some really good bluesy rock, you got to listen to his Justin Witt and the Faithful is his band. So you got to check them out.
Yeah, we'll give him a follow.
One of my favorites was talking to Peter Cat.
And
asking, hearing all the stories and asking him questions that not even you've even asked. So, and hearing the answers, like how he got the Peter Cat name and stuff. So that was very, very interesting. But I enjoy talking to everybody. So, I can't really pin out.
That's like asking a parent who their favorite kid is.
Yeah, dude, like with it keeps cutting out,
and it usually okay. So
what was that? Blueberry Hawks, wasn't it?
The Blueberry Hawks.
Yeah, we had a train wreck show, but that was so much fun
the whole time.
I can't believe I can't remember. They're in Wales. I don't remember if it's South or North Wales, but they were in a pub. They tried doing the interview outside. All you could hear was the wind. And every time we asked a question and they went to answer it, they would freeze.
Like mouth open.
It was.
And then when they came back, all you heard was everybody screaming in the bar because they were watching on, watching on YouTube. So.
We had some crowd interaction in the background.
Love
There's
the
just like,
shows.
oh yeah. And I'm like, I have got to go to a pub in Wales. The vibe there looks fucking awesome.
We'll be there and rock out, man.
Let's do it.
There you go.
Another band I must say that I could be here all day talking about each certain one, but Everfelt.
Oh yeah.
Adam Felt, the stories he can get into. Oh my goodness. I think the first interview was like 2 hours long. We were just he's a storyteller.
Yeah, take a 3-word question and turn it into a 20-minute answer, and
so like philosophical about how he. I'm telling you, that is a band you guys should check out. I don't even know how you'd classify them because
psychedelic
metal. He's got these little like these Jim Morrison vibes.
Definitely something you can microdose to.
And they are just a tight band. They take you on a journey listening to them. You guys got to check them out. Everfelt.
I saw their name pop up, and it might have been from looking at what you guys had been up to. I don't know if they were on like the recent top 10 or one of the rosters, but I definitely will check them out. The other one you said was Justin. What was his
Justin Witt and the Faithful. Yeah.
Faithful.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, we'll check him out and give him a follow. That's awesome.
Yep.
And
And
having
this is how we do it. I'd say the biggest thing that makes us happy is knowing we have all these different people from all different walks of life, all different styles of music, and they come together with Wild Dawgs. We didn't do this on purpose. It just happened where all the bands start supporting each other and sharing your stuff. It's
collaborating.
Yeah. It's
Nice.
fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So my
that's
final
it.
question tonight or today is, besides yourself, what other local bands should we be paying attention to and maybe doing an interview with next?
From your neck of the woods.
So it's actually a jazz fusion group here in Jacksonville. A couple of guys I went to college with. They're called the Fellas.
The Fellas?
They're nasty. They're just fusion guys and just laying it down every night. They're nice. They're good for sure.
Yeah, like that.
All right, we'll definitely check them out.
Oh, that's tough.
I don't know if I got one. I think I know a lot of like the local cover bands like Crash Party and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of any in the original side of it. The Debt with Ava Ray Clark. I know she does well with her solo, and then the band project itself. I'm trying to think of like a. I just had it on the tip of my tongue too, and I lost it. Southpaw was one. Southpaw was one that I would say to check out because they seemed like they took things by the reins and really like stamped themselves.
Yeah, Southpaw's a good band.
Yeah, and then I would say
we played with the 91s. They were good too.
Shout out the 91s.
91s.
They were really cool
Yep.
guys. They were just fucking wild,
Yep.
and they were so much fun. Like that was the best thing I think.
That's
just
awesome.
Another 3-piece. I think we still got the
Oh yeah, we both got it already.
Yeah. The merch. They were really fun, man. Anybody that does that and has it, AITA. I don't know if they said it was Ida.
Yeah.
It's just AITA. They were a solid band.
Boston, right? Or Maryland?
I want to say,
Somewhere up there. Yeah.
It was really good.
They're good though.
We just played the original show with them as well, and it was really fun.
Right on. So is there anything else that, any shout outs or anything you would like to say? I'm opening it up. Anything you like to add?
I would say we were about to do the summer drop for the merchandise for
Awesome.
like the website, lifttoriffs.com. We're revamping the whole website, trying to release everything and make it interactive for people the best we can. Following us on Instagram, that's the best we can help us. I mean, it would literally change our lives. And I think if people looked at it that way, it's like, hey, I'm just one person, but you matter. And for the span we've been on, regardless of if it's 20 people or 10,000 people that heard it, it changes everybody's lives in the band when everyone actually reacts and follows us and follows the people in the band too. Following all of our personal pages to see what we keep up with and do aside from the band stuff. And I would say Bandcamp would be the top one that I would like to help and shout out just because they've helped so much with the platforms of just letting actual artists get paid for actual music and going against just all the different, I guess, entities that have only done 3 cents a stream. Like they're actually paying you what we think we are worth, and they're actually upholding that and trying to help promote it too. So we're going to release Clean and Green on Bandcamp, I want to say this weekend. And then from there, we have the new song coming up soon, and SoundCloud as well. It's also a great place to try and find new people and new bands.
Well, I hope we get to premiere the new song before it comes out to the public.
Yes.
So,
Dude, I'd love to do the premiere through Wild Dogs Radio.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, because I love, like I said, she said it earlier, collaboration. I think that's the biggest thing moving forward with 2026 has been, well, for me, that changed everything. It's just collaboration. It really opens the doors and lets everybody see what's going on. And then you guys' interest, our interest, everybody sees everything. And it really does kind of highlight the stuff that people actually care about. And it really ties us into the community too. And I think that's been huge. And I really want to make that a focus.
Right
It's
on.
all about networking, man.
100%.
Sharing.
That's how we got here. Yes,
What's up,
sharing.
Jason?
This is free.
Jason Schmidt, Carrie is watching. What's up, girl?
Hi.
Lisa.
from Jackson.
Thanks for spending your day with us, people. We appreciate it.
Yeah,
of course. Thank you
for everybody having Wild Dogs Radio and Dangerous Doug. Just appreciate the shout out, the continuous support, the consistent. You know, that's actually, we respect it, and we're very humble and appreciative and honored just to be a part of the show.
We're just honored to be able to air your music and learn more about you. So thank you very much for today. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed Green and the next one coming soon. And I hope we can get it out and get on tour and get out to Tucson. That'd be awesome.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Right on. All right, to everybody that's watching out there, thank you very much for spending your Saturday with us. Yeah. Dangerous Doug, Mr. Misty, Lifted Riffs. I'm Doug the Rock Dog. Y'all have a great day. Be safe out there and always rock on. Y'all have a great Saturday. Thank you very much.
Go on.